Hey guys, LevelCap here, and this week in gaming, DICE is going through some major changes. Sony might be doing their own Game Pass, Far Cry 6's new achievement list draws concerns for its future DLC, and much more. DICE launched a massive update for Battlefield 2042. It includes hundreds of new fixes, both large and small, improvements across all maps such as spawning, visual glitches, collision issues, audio, rendering, and interaction improvements. It also includes fixes for weapons, vehicles, and specialists. The UI also got some quality of life changes. It's now easier to understand which attachments are locked, in use, or newly unlocked within your collection. However, this has not resolved the bug where players cannot see their loadout on the deploy screen. A fix will be launched with update 3.1 according to EA's live service alerts later this month. There is currently a workaround where if you make a new loadout, you will restore access to your previously saved loadouts. Finally, the update added new game mode layouts to Rush and All Out Warfare maps, and several more templates to bring more mayhem to the Portal game mode. DICE are kicking off their weekly missions next week. Completion of said missions will earn you a unique cosmetic item. Now, unfortunately, the latest patch was not all improvements. It also caused server issues preventing players from connecting to matches. And while the load persistent data connection error did finally get fixed, it plagued many gamers for around 9 hours. This, on top of some PC players being unable to aim left or right using their mice, has added to fans' ongoing frustration with 2042's launch. Now, DICE also announced some massive changes to the company's structure. Both DICE's general manager and executive producer announced that they will be departing the company. This brings a slew of new talent to take up the roles and, well, a lot of other changes. The first major announcement is that EA are creating a Battlefield universe spanning multiple games and content developed by several studios across North America and Europe. Other changes include Respawn's Vince Zampella taking on a bigger role as the new head of the Battlefield franchise, while Halo designer Marcus Leto will be focused on storytelling aspects of the Battlefield universe. Ripple Effect, the studio behind 2042's Portal mode, will support the popular game mode while also working on a new experience for the Battlefield universe. Specifics were not given, but with all of the new changes, people are certainly expecting something similar to what Call of Duty Warzone and Apex Legends have done in the past. On Friday, leaker Tom Henderson said that the next Battlefield is scoped to be a hero shooter. This is not to say that they plan on removing specialists, but more so that Battlefield 2042 was supposed to be the stepping stone to a hero shooter with a battle royale game mode. He does, however, say to take this info with a grain of salt, but considering all the announcement changes, this could definitely be true. Fans have not received these changes positively, and many players have taken to social media saying this is the end of Battlefield as we've known it over the years. In our final bit of Battlefield news this week, the holidays came early in Battlefield with the accidental release of several holiday-themed cosmetics. Many fans felt these skins, especially the Father Winter Santa one, were not serious enough for the game, and others felt that the game was trying to be too similar to Fortnite and Call of Duty. Now, of course, these skins were not intended to go public, and DICE commented on the use of more fun skins via the Battlefield Direct Communication Twitter page. The main thing noted was that some of these skins might be single-use items locked within the Portal game mode and will not impact the rest of the game. And if that's the case, it seems like Father Winter might have not been intended to use in a particular holiday-themed game mode, but still fans worry that this could be the norm going forward in a game that should stick more to its modern military aesthetic. Now, with the tidal wave of news and leaks and patches this week for Battlefield 2042, what do you guys think? Are you currently playing the game? Are you enjoying it? Did you stop playing it? Did you just avoid buying it altogether? Where do you think it's going down the road? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Critically acclaimed co-op game It Takes Two was hit by a trademark claim from Rockstar parent company Take-Two. The acclaimed co-op puzzler about a pair of divorcing parents was hit with the claim before release. Records show Hazelight subsequently abandoned ownership of the name following the trademark claim. The developer hopes to find a resolution, but it's unclear what the way forward is. We also don't know how much this has impacted the game's ability to promote itself and whether the solution will be to either rename it or work something out with Take-Two specifically. Sadly, this is not the first time and probably not the last time the giant corporation will go for trademark and copyright claims. This is just one of dozens the company filed this year alone aimed at different businesses and products. According to Bloomberg, Xbox Game Pass might finally face some serious competition with PlayStation looking to launch a Game Pass competitor. The service will probably maintain the PlayStation Plus name and will look to combine both PlayStation Plus and PlayStation Now. It's being pitched as a 3-tier system, with the highest tier coming with vintage games from the prior generation of PlayStation consoles. Sony seems to be looking to launch during the spring. Xbox Game Pass has been an immensely popular service that brings a lot of new games to fans both on console and PC. We'll have to wait for more news on pricing and what will be included in the new version of PlayStation Plus. Far Cry 6's Pagan Min controlled DLC accidentally had its achievement list released early on Xbox consoles. The list seems to be very similar to the recently released Voss DLC, with the Pagan Min DLC achievement list only having one different achievement to the previous Voss DLC. Players are concerned that it's just a basic reskin of DLC with some minor changes. Some fans have already voiced their concerns, but sadly we're just gonna have to wait until January to get a look at the new DLC. New World players are up in arms with the proposed changes for the expertise system. The changes seem to be unfairly punishing players that crafted or bought their gear. It'll replace the old high watermark system. As it currently stands, the high watermark system only affects item drops and does not affect the actual effectiveness of that item. That will be changing with the new system, meaning players using gear of a higher gear score than their expertise level will see those items essentially downgraded to match their expertise level. So if you crafted, bought, or earned high-level gear, you will still need to go through the endgame grind to have those items reach their true potential. This is a massive slap in the face of fans that bought or crafted these high-level items, as they are essentially forced to grind to get those items back to their current state, on top of the time and effort that they've already put in. The change is scheduled to be included in the game's December update. It's uncertain if Amazon will change the new system based on player feedback. Before we get to our final story this week, let us know what your favorite story was. We're always interested to hear from viewers about what you guys want us to cover, so leave a comment with your top story. The Game Awards show is next week on December 9th, and we have reason to believe that the Uncharted Legacy of Thieves collection release date will be on the horizon. The collection was announced earlier this year during September's PlayStation Showcase. This week, Steam launched the collection page, which means we might be getting a release date a lot sooner than expected. According to Jeff Keighley, host and producer of the Game Awards, 40 to 50 games are expected to be showcased in one way or another. And we have to expect the unexpected, as we have seen the new Mass Effect game, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 2, and more. The Washington Post originally reported that Keighley is not looking to take sides regarding the Activision Blizzard workplace harassment lawsuit. Kotaku reported that Activision Blizzard is one of a handful of companies on the Game Awards advisory board. In addition to Activision President Rob Kostic, the board also includes executives from Nintendo, Microsoft, Sony, and many of the game industry's other corporate giants. After some community backlash on the decision to remain neutral, Keighley tweeted that Activision Blizzard would not be part of the Game Awards outside of its nominations. He also stated that the Game Awards is a time of celebration for the industry, the biggest form of entertainment in the world. Keighley continued with, "There is no place for abuse, harassment, or predatory practices in any company or any community." And that wraps it up for this week in gaming. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. This is Level Cap, signing off.